If you've watched the other videos that I put together on repairing this Briggs Stratton engine, then you probably know that I tried to seal this gas tank with J-B Weld Plastic Bonder. It did not work out the way that I was hoping it would. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to replace the gas tank in this Briggs & Stratton motor. And this big Briggs & Stratton motor, the 675 series, you'll see in a lot of lawn and garden applications, especially lawnmowers. This is a pressure washer, but whether you're doing a pressure washer or a lawnmower, if it has this motor, it's pretty much exactly the same setup. First thing you're going to do is remove the two top screws to pull your cover off. Those are just Phillips head. Then once you get inside here, you'll see that this is just it's got 3 bolts holding it down. One of my bolts is missing. I'm going to go ahead and remove the other 2. If you've watched my other videos on this repair as well, you'll know that I love this Southwire screwdriver. It has all of the, well, it's a multi-bit tool, but these fittings for the bits work on just about any part of these small engines. So I don't have to use multiple tools to get this work done. Underneath here, you've got a screw. A little bigger, so I'm going to flip this around. And I can see gas dripping out of this tank. So it's still holding a little bit of gas, but... And then just pull your gas line off of the carburetor. This tank is leaking real bad. Now what I'd like to do is pour what's remaining of the gas in here into a gas can, and then we'll install the new gas tank, just like I just took this one off, and hopefully we can get this thing to work a little better for us. If this tank wasn't cracked, you could probably just tilt it to one side and you wouldn't have gas spewing out. You could pull this off and then just kind of put it over the other tank and pour the gas in there. But because I'm obviously leaking, I don't think I can get an angle on this that's not going to cause the gas to leak out. So I need to find a gas can. I'm sure I've got one around here somewhere. My gas tank, it was definitely leaking, but it had actually retained a pretty fair amount of gas in there. I don't think I'm going to have to add a whole lot of gas to the new tank from what I poured into that gas can. Next step is to remove this from the bottom of your gas tank, and then we'll attach the line to the new tank. I forgot to bring pliers down here for gripping the metal clamps, but they pretty much just slide on and off. And then we'll go ahead and attach the gas line back to the carburetor. If you try and attach the tank and then attach the gas lines, you're just asking for more work. Uh-oh. That is something I forgot to screw in. It pretty much just slides back over. attach this screw down here first. Now this screw is made for the tank to be able to pivot on. That's so that you don't have to remove the tank to do other repairs. I'm actually going to go ahead and put in my top 2 bolts before I tighten down that side bolt. Now these little gas tanks are about $30 on Amazon. I put a link down below. Super easy to install. These aren't very complicated motors at all. Go ahead and tighten that down. And then you just have to reinstall the top piece here, which has your 2 Phillips screws. So we've had this pressure washer now for, I want to say, somewhere around 10 years. And it's been a pretty good machine. The thing I don't like about these smaller motors is the carburetor. Now I have another video on repairing this out with the carburetor, and then just some other basic repairs to these motors. I like to put the videos out in smaller increments so that you can, if you're just having to replace one area of it, you don't have to watch my entire repair video. Most of the equipment that I've been repairing this year has a lot of different things that have to be repaired on it. So this was just a quick little video on how to replace a gas tank. If you have one of these motors and you're trying to troubleshoot some issues with it, I'd encourage you to look at some of our other videos all around me here that all have to do with repairs to this particular motor.